In a small town nestled in the mountains, Alex lived a seemingly ordinary life. By day, he worked at a local hardware store, but by night, he was an aspiring adventurer with dreams of conquering the world's greatest peaks. Despite his ambitions, Alex was plagued by self-doubt and negative thoughts that often left him feeling paralyzed and unworthy of his dreams. One crisp autumn evening, Alex sat by the fireplace in his cozy cabin, flipping through a mountaineering magazine. His best friend Max burst through the door, bringing with him a gust of cold air and an air of excitement. "Alex, you won't believe what I just heard," Max exclaimed, his eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Alex looked up, a faint smile forming. "What's up, Max?" Max held up a flyer. "There's a climbing expedition to the summit of Dawn, one of the tallest and most challenging peaks in the region. They're looking for experienced climbers and I think we should go for it." Alex's heart raced at the thought, but the familiar negative thoughts quickly crept in. "I don't know, Max. I'm not sure I'm good enough for something like that. What if I fail? What if I hold everyone back?" Max's expression softened as he sat down beside Alex. "Listen, Alex, we've been training for years. You've got the skills and the determination. You just need to believe in yourself. Let's give it a shot together." Alex sighed, the battle within him raging. "I don't know, Max. Those negative thoughts are always there, telling me I can't do it." Max put a reassuring hand on Alex's shoulder. "How about we take it one step at a time? We'll prepare together, challenge those negative thoughts, and support each other along the way. What do you say?" Alex took a deep breath, feeling a glimmer of hope. "All right, Max. Let's do it." The following weeks were filled with rigorous training and preparation. Max introduced Alex to thought-challenging techniques he had learned from a mentor. They spent hours hiking, climbing, and discussing their fears and doubts. One evening, after a long day of training, they sat around a campfire in the wilderness. The stars twinkled above, casting a serene glow over the landscape. Max began, "Let's try that thought-challenging exercise we talked about. What's one of the negative thoughts that keeps coming back?" Alex poked at the fire with a stick, thinking, "I keep thinking that I'm not strong enough, that I'll fail and let everyone down." Max nodded. "All right. First, what's the evidence that supports this thought?" Alex sighed. "Well, there was that time last year when I couldn't complete the climb during our practice session. I felt so weak." Max continued. "And what evidence do you have that this thought isn't true?" Alex thought for a moment. "I've successfully completed several challenging climbs since then. My endurance and strength have improved a lot." Max smiled. "Exactly. Now, what's an alternative explanation for that one time you felt weak?" Alex considered this. "I was recovering from a cold and hadn't fully regained my strength. It wasn't a true reflection of my abilities." Max nodded encouragingly. "Right. And how would you view this situation if it were me experiencing it?" Alex looked at Max, understanding dawning in his eyes. "I'd remind you that everyone has off days and that it doesn't define your overall ability. I'd tell you to focus on your progress and not let one setback hold you back." Max grinned. "See, you're already seeing things differently. It takes practice, but you'll get there." As the days passed, Alex continued to challenge his negative thoughts, slowly but surely building his confidence. Finally, the day of the expedition arrived. The team gathered at the base of the summit of Dawn, the majestic peak towering above them. Their guide, Elena, a seasoned climber with years of experience, briefed the group. "This climb will test your limits, both physically and mentally. But remember, It's not just about reaching the top, it's about the journey and how you overcome the challenges along the way. Alex felt a surge of nerves, but also a sense of determination. He looked at Max, who gave him an encouraging nod. The climb began, and the team faced various obstacles: steep inclines, treacherous ice patches, and harsh weather conditions. With each step, Alex's negative thoughts tried to resurface, but he used the techniques he had learned to challenge and counter them. One particularly difficult day, they reached a narrow ledge with a sheer drop on one side. The wind howled around them, and Alex's heart pounded in his chest. His mind raced with fear and doubt. "I can't do this," he muttered, his legs trembling. Max, who was just ahead of him, turned and offered his hand. "Yes, you can, Alex. Look how far you've come. Trust in your abilities and take it one step at a time." Alex took a deep breath, focusing on Max's words. He visualized his past successes, the training he had endured, and the thought-challenging exercises he had practiced. With renewed determination, he grasped Max's hand and carefully navigated the ledge. As they continued their ascent, Alex felt a growing sense of accomplishment. Each step forward was a victory over his inner demons. The climb was grueling, but with Max's support and his own perseverance, Alex pushed through. Finally, after days of relentless climbing, they reached the summit. The view from the top was breathtaking, a panorama of snow-capped peaks and endless sky. Alex stood in awe, a mixture of exhaustion and triumph washing over him. Max clapped him on the back. "We did it, Alex. You conquered the summit of dawn and your own doubts." Elena approached, her eyes filled with pride. "You showed incredible strength and resilience, Alex. Remember this moment whenever those negative thoughts try to bring you down." As they made their way back down the mountain, Alex reflected on the journey. He realized that the battle against negative thoughts was ongoing, but he now had the tools and confidence to face them head-on. Back in his cabin, Alex hung a framed photo of the summit on his wall. It served as a reminder of what he had achieved and the power of challenging his inner critic. One evening, as he relaxed by the fireplace, his phone buzzed with a message from Max. "Ready for our next adventure?" Alex smiled, feeling a surge of excitement and confidence. "Absolutely. Let's keep climbing." And so Alex's journey continued, marked by new challenges and triumphs. He knew that negative thoughts would always be a part of life, but he also knew that with perseverance, support, and the right mindset, he could overcome them. His story became an inspiration to others, a testament to the power of resilience and the unhuman spirit.